Hi guys, this is Simeon. It is raining outside. It's supposed to be raining the entire day, so I don't really want to be out there and continue working on the chickshaw frame, but I'm going to continue working on the chickshaw in here. I'm going to build the nesting boxes. Now you remember in the last video we built this nesting box prototype. I'm going to change it all up. Here's why. So after having built this, it's a really nice box. It's light, it's the right size, can put the hay in here and so on. Kind of like the milk crates that Justin Rhodes uses in his chickshaw. That's also kind of why I built it this way. The same size about, you know, light and all of that. Well, I've never built nesting boxes like this. I've always built them with plywood or something else where they are dark and shut up. Here light comes through. I had one of you guys mentioning in a comment that they should be dark, so that this would not be the perfect design. And you linked a link to me as well where Joel Salatin talks about this as he is visiting a farm, it seems like in the UK somewhere, and he looks at it and gives his opinion about that a little bit. And here is what he said. He said, first of all, it should be higher here in the front so the chickens can't look in it. They should be off the ground and higher here so the chickens can't look in it. Because if they look in it, they will go in there and they will mess with it. They will get it dirty eggs. You should also have it higher here so the chicken has to go in here and go down where it's dark, undisturbed from the others. Again, cleaner eggs. And it should be dark, so no light through these gaps here, so that when it's darker, the chicken messes around less with everything. Again, cleaner eggs. And you also should be able to shut these up at night. Now I haven't done that because in the summertime here, the days start so early and the chickens start laying so early. I'd have to be out there at the chicken coop at like 4:30 in the morning and open these up for them. So I have kind of left them open and tried working in a way that the chickens wouldn't go in there. And sometimes that has worked, that the chickens didn't manure in there and sleep in there at night, because wherever they sleep they drop manure. But I've lately had a lot of issues since I've added new pullets to my chickens. I've had a lot of issues with dirty eggs, which I can't have. I'm not allowed to sell dirty eggs, and I'm not allowed to wash them, which makes sense because each egg has a protective layer on it that the chicken covers it with, and if you wash it away, bacteria can come into the egg, and so on and so on. Well, I'm gonna go with the same kind of system here, but I'm gonna do the nesting boxes a little different. I'm gonna have them a little higher, so I can have this higher, put more hay in it so the chicken has to go in deeper. Gonna move these close to each other to make it darker and keep the kind of the same design in that sense. this now would be what I would consider a nesting box according to Joel Salatin's instruction and wisdom. It's deep enough to put a good amount of hay in here. They have to climb up and then go down into it. It's gonna be dark. They won't be able to see much. The chickens from the outside, they won't be able to look into it. So I might build my nesting boxes this way, and we'll see. It's gonna be interesting to see if this will prevent the eggs from being so dirty, if this will be the right kind of nesting box for them. Now, the nesting boxes that I've had so far, built out of plywood mainly, I didn't have it where they had to go down into it, and they were so low so the chickens from the outside could look into it. And lately I've had the problem that they sleep there and then add their manure into it. So this is why I think this might be worth a try and to see how this works. Clean eggs is a key. That's a lot of work to wash them for yourself, and like I said, when you want to sell them, you're not allowed to wash them. So we'll see how this will work here. Obviously it's a lot more wood, a lot more nails than this little box here that we had. The looks of this is kind of cooler. This looks kind of like a wooden, real nice wooden box you can carry around, basket kind of thing. This is more like a solid piece of wood, which it's not so pretty, but we'll see. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Feel free to continue to share your experience with nesting boxes, what you think about them, how you have been able to have clean eggs. But don't forget that, you know, having a few hundred chickens is different than just having a flock of 10.